YouTube, what's up? Back again for another daily fishing video here on Andrew Upshaw Fishing. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about one of my favorite bait modifications and exactly why you need to do this the next time you're on the water. But real fast, though, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you do so. We are getting ready to announce the giveaway winners, so that's going to be in the next couple of videos, so make sure y'all stay tuned for that. If you haven't entered yet, there's very good instructions a couple videos back about how to enter to win a Mega Wear Kill Guard and a brand new Lose Reel. 2 different people are going to win, and I hope one of them is you. So guys, today I'm out here on the Chesapeake Bay, and the fishing is pretty tough. You know, this time of year, the fishing is all over the country can be pretty tough. That August, September, that transition, water's real hot, but we got some fronts rolling in, and I think it's going to change the way these fish bite. But back to the actual tip. So when it comes to fishing a vibrating jig, one of the most important things you can put on your vibrating jig is the trailer. So today we have this is the brand new Tungsten Thunder Cricket. I've been using this quite a bit this week, and I'm gonna go and tell you guys, I'm insanely impressed on how this bait works, how it performs in the water, and how loud it is. But I'm gonna have a review on this bait here in the next few videos to tell you a little bit about the bait and how my first impression is of the bait in the water. So, but let's talk about the trailer. You know, the trailer can be one of the most important aspects of the actual vibrating jig because for 2 reasons. A, you can change your trailer color to accent whatever your main color your vibrating jig is, or you can change the trailer type to actually manipulate the way the bait runs. And that's more so what I want to talk about today. You know, color is really important when it comes to the vibrating jig trailer because I really like a contrasting color. So like in the case of this, you know, it's a green pumpkin Thunder Cricket, but this one is not as contrasting, but this one actually has a ton of flake. This is our bluegill blade minnow, and it just has a ton of flash, ton of flake, and that's why I actually use that one on here. If you look at guys like Brad Height and some of the best chatterbaiters out there, one of their big deals is they throw that Zako, that Yamamoto Zako, and that's a good bait. I've gotten to where I throw the blade minnow probably more, and more so because of the fact that so many guys throw the Zako. I like to be a little bit different. It does manipulate the way the bait runs in the water. One key on this blade minnow is I always cut about a ½ inch off. I want the hook to come out just at the bend of this tail, and that's a really important key. But one thing about if you put a blade minnow on, like a 4-inch caffeine shad, you know, something that is a streamlined trailer like this. This is what you would consider a streamlined trailer. The one thing about a trailer like that is it's gonna make the bait dart. So when you're reeling the bait, it's gonna hunt more. So it's gonna be doing this more. But one thing that it also does is it causes the bait to roll. What I mean by that is when you come over cover, what will actually happen is the bait, you'll be running like this, and when it hits a piece of cover, it rolls. With that streamlined trailer, this causes you to snag up more, which in turn makes it a little bit more difficult to catch those fish in and around laydowns and really, really heavy vegetation. Now, if you're fishing really sparse vegetation, it's not as big a deal, but fishing pad stems, fishing wood, fishing docks in some cases can be pretty detrimental. Can you catch fish on it? No questions asked. But there is a better trailer or better type of trailer for those situations. That's when I'm going to turn to a bait like the baby rage crawl, the menace grub, the rage bug, like the new mid-size rage bug, something like that. And the way though I'm going to rig that is I'm actually going to rig it flat. So you know how this is actually streamlined here. I'm going to rig this trailer flat. And what this is going to do is it's going to actually make that bait plane. So when it runs, you know, it'll be running through here. When it hits a piece of cover, it's not going to roll. It'll just glide up over the top of it. And what that's going to do is it's going to let you fish it in a little bit heavier cover. And it's definitely a great way. You know, for years we've seen guys throw like speed crawls and other type of crawl type trailers. And, you know, I've gotten to where I throw probably this baby rage crawl more than anything. And it really accents this Tungsten Thunder Cricket quite well because the hook is one size smaller. It's like a 3/0. And that baby rage crawl, I don't have to cut anything off. I can just thread it on, and it is a straight up fish catcher. Now, once again, to me, color on the trailer is important because I'm going to change it up from, and I'm going to make a contrasting color. So like, for instance, if I'm throwing this green pumpkin thunder cricket, I might even go to like a black and orange baby rage crawl. I've even thrown like a white one on there when I'm throwing green pumpkin. I want something that's really going to make it flash, make it look different. Another really good color is like Okeechobee crawl, because it has so much blue flake in it. I think it really causes those fish to see it a little bit better. The other thing is that I will note on the baby rage crawl, any of those flat type trailers, is when you're fishing those particular types of trailers on your thunder cricket or chatterbait or any of the vibrating jigs, it actually it will hinder the action a little bit, because it's not going to have the hunting that a trailer like this. So it's kind of a catch-22. It just kind of depends on how you're fishing it, where you're fishing it. Now, in a situation where I'm letting my thunder cricket or any vibrating jig go to the bottom, I really like the crawl type trailer, because I can glide it in and around that cover and it's not going to get snagged. I recently saw Gerald Swindle fish at Mississippi River on Live, Bassmaster Live, and he was actually using a, I think it was a jackhammer with a blade minnow on it. And he was actually feathering it up off the bottom, and it was really important. He was still using the blade minnow and feathering it, and he was around grass, and I think he was around a little bit more scattered grass and able to snatch it out, almost like ripping a trap out of the grass. So really pay attention to whatever your situation is. I think it will surprise you how well it works the next time you're out there. Also, guys, another big key is pay attention to the type of bait fish or the type of food, the forage that the fish are eating. That's going to also help determine what exact trailer that you need to use when you're out there. If they're really, really keyed up on shad, this Minnow style trailer is still going to be your best option. But if you do get up there in that shallow water, you can go to a solid white baby rage crawl with the white thunder cricket, and you'll still get that same action. Sometimes you got to also cut that trailer down a little bit. That will also get you even more bites. Sometimes they want that really, really compact. And for all of you that have actually stayed in this video, I'm going to throw you one extra nugget. If you really want to catch them the next time you're out here on this thunder cricket or any vibrating jig, you know how this skirt is super full? What you need to do is cut about half the strands out of the skirt. That will give you even more action. It'll make the bait even more streamlined. And to me, I get way, way more bites. Guys, I hope y'all have enjoyed this video. I got to get back to practice. I got to go find me some more bass. Until next time, see you in the next video. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow's video is gonna be good. Todd Castledine's in it. You don't want to miss it.